All right, here we go. Yeah, sorry I didn't play music. I'm just trying to get an early one. 3 times the chart. I take second. Vash always gets here, bro. Bro must have notifications locked on, man. He must have notifications on. Let me just make a post about this. Let me create a post real quick. Um, yeah, because I'm gonna try and finish off the game today. Finishing off Janky Peak. Alright, there we go. And now I can delete Google. Alright, yeah, but hey guys, how's it going? Um, oh, psh, I mistyped that. Give me a second. I need to fix something. I forgot to add something. Uh, the super chat goal thing, because I'm trying to have a new setup that's like not so big, that's not so intrusive, you know. Because I think the old one I had was like really intrusive, at least for my standards. Have to beat my first Pokemon game. Yeah, mistype. Okay, yeah, first Pokemon game. And the chat is um the majority mask of um the majority what? Sorry. The majority mask of Spider-Man. This is not the Majora's Mask of Spider-Man games. That is not the case. I'm trying to figure out how to have the how to have the chat be there, but like be opaque, but not really. It's kind of a hard balance to have. Like, I just won't have it. I don't really need it. I guess you don't really need the chat. Does anyone even know why streamers have the chat thing showing all the time? Anyone even know why they do that? I still don't know. It's like why does the I guess it's for VOD purposes, so people who aren't watching the video can read the chat later. I guess that's like the only reason I can think of. But it's not strong. I was just kind of doing it because everyone else was doing it. All right, let's just hop right into it. Ooh. Oh, you made 3 streams and it's just the final day. Oh, fine. I'll let you have that one. All right. What the heck? One of the things that I actually had disappeared. What the heck? I did the wrong one. That's why. I'm just stupid. See, I had the wrong one I was editing. That's why nothing was making sense. See, I'm just a dumb person sometimes that does dumb things and doesn't read all the way. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to make the chat not intrusive, and I don't think there's a way to do that. So I'm just gonna leave the chat out. I'll figure that out one day. Trying to figure out how to have a background that isn't intrusive, so the text can just be on stream. I'll have to figure that out myself. Oh wait, white chat. There we go. That's not intrusive. There we go. Wait. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Nope. That's not good. That's not good. Can I like have something that's transparent? Why is transparent not built in? That's the real question. Why is it like this? That is not transparent. Okay. Never mind. I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking at all. Wait. Wait. Background color. None. Alright. Custom. No background color. Yeah, wait. That might work. Hit him with my... It's like, does that work? Let me get a new link, I guess. See if this works. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Trust me. This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. It's gonna be like not intrusive. At least that's the goal, for it to not be intrusive. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Spidey gamer, a Spider-Man gamer. Oh my gosh, we got a professional in the chat. We got a professional. All right, I'm messing with this. Don't show messages permanently. They fade after 30 seconds. I think that's fair. It's just so... There we go. Yes! Yes! Yes, I think I did it. I think I've created a non-intrusive HUD that doesn't bother me personally. All right, let's finish this off. We're in the last part of the game. We just got Vulture, Black Cat, and... We got Vulture. Oh, yeah, if you stand still for too long, they attack you. Yeah, we just got the Vulture stuff left, the Black Cat stuff, and then the final boss. So we're almost done. We can finish this in one stream. Let's go, baby. And I'm not collecting any more emblems, even though that will annoy me personally, because I do not need to be level 9. Even though that is really fun to be that fast, it's unnecessary. Oh, that civilian's dead. Alright, okay. Let's get moving. We need to find 30 Vulturelings? Ah, yeah, they're, like, annoying to find, because they don't spawn in droves like a lot of the other special types do. Oh, wait. My TV's on. Give me a second. Okay. There they are. Spawn rate is very frustrating. Hey, chill. Ow! Civilian, I do not have time for this. Ah, man, these guys are so annoying. Just... chill out. Oh, ow, ow, I got juggled. There we go. The red suit really is the best for air combat. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Who does that? Ow, okay. Never mind, okay. Screw you. Oh, you're doing the good ending? You see. We're doing they wanted me to do a renegade pathway. So we're getting the bad ending. We're getting the get money, get hoes ending. That's what we're getting. We're doing that ending. Black goo, get money ending. Which, you know, isn't that the true good ending? Ruling the world with your hot emo GF. I don't know. It doesn't seem that bad to me. Alright. Jeez, so many vulture pods. Alright. Okay. Just doing cleanup. Okay, where's a vulture pod? There's some vultures. Come at ya. Get action, get action, get action, get action. Anyone actually know that full song? I don't. I only know it from TikToks, you know? There's some songs that just exist in the TikTok realm and aren't, like, real songs to me. And I don't even, like, watch TikToks like that. It's just that, you know... TikToks are everywhere now. I do actually spend too much time on YouTube Shorts, I would say. It is a bad habit that I need to break, just like how I broke the habit of checking Twitter every day. Yeah, I get it. Moon Knight, I get it. I'm busy. Okay. I know you're supposed to dodge those, but it's kind of hard to dodge those. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. Okay. Where'd he go? Whoa, wait. My phone's ringing. Good. She's actually doing preference. Alright, okay. Where do we go? Yeah, Moon Knight. I'm in town. I actually figured out what this actually meant. I thought that meant that they were getting attacked by symbiotes, but now I realize it just means that you're leaving the designated area. I now realize that now, and I feel stupid for not ever realizing that, but I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that's why they need help. They don't need help. They're just telling you stay in Midtown for right now. That's where the things are spawning. Ugh, look at those beautiful frames. The pod system is pretty gross when you really get to think about it. Like, that's, like, nasty. Oh, wrong move. Ow. Screw you! Alright. Alright. I wish these vulture pods appeared a little bit more often, because there's a lot of time where I'm just kind of swinging around looking for them, waiting for them to appear. There we go. And hit him with the ah. Love that attack. Love that for you. Oh. Okay, the thing is we're at 8 vulture pods, but we need 15 more. Where's more vulturites? No, that's invincible. Vulturites. Wrong show. You see Otani ranked 10 and Enderfield was 15 popular JP songs in the US. I read the translation that you posted, and that's pretty cool. Not unexpected, at least not for me, but like, you know. It's like, considering the song is in English, the average person can listen to it without feeling weird. So it actually has more mass appeal than you would think. I mean, that he would think anyway. It's like, making your song in English is very, very important for your song being popular in the US. It doesn't have to be, because, you know, anime OPs do it. But there's a reason why anime OPs are the ones that usually get by, because then people get introduced to them and then don't need lyrics, or they can look up the lyrics pretty easily. As I get older, I realize lyrics, lyrics are really my favorite, one of my favorite parts of music, and if the lyrics suck, I tend to not love your music that much. Ow! Dude, I just got here. Okay. Now we gotta follow the Vulturelings. This is like the most annoying track down the enemies and kill the mission. I'm not even joking. This really is my least favorite. Mostly because they just do not spawn enough Vulturelings. Okay, there's one right over there. Alright. 11 more. Let's find them. There they are. Ow. And take them out. Okay, finish them off. Spectacular. Chemistry. Ow, dick. Alright, let's keep moving. 8 more. We're on the OST for the next mainline Sonic game. Probably, if the next mainline Sonic game is coming out anytime soon. The OST usually is done pretty early in development. At least from what I understand, OST is one of the earliest things to get done. Like, people complete the soundtrack for games before the game's even done. Like, way before. Unlike movies, where sometimes the soundtrack is done in real time. Like, with Spider-Verse. Where is he? Where did you take her? Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. You can handle that one. I got vulturelings to find. 6 more. Yeah, Moon Knight. I'm getting there. Oh, there you are. Ah, there's so little of you. I like with the vulturelings, you kind of go up with them when you ride them. It's very funny to me. No, you don't, Moon Knight, you do not need my help. Handle it yourself. Talk to Khonshu, bro. Wait. I got a good idea. Oh, dang. I actually didn't kill him. There we go. What was I swinging on to? Uncle Ben's fingertips. Don't worry about it. Alright, 3 more. How many up here? Please be more than what I need. Doesn't look like it. It sucks. Looks like it's just the one guy. This is what I mean by this mission kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Alright, 2 more. Come on. Oh, it appeared and then disappeared. Oh yeah, Wolverine! There's also the Wolverine fight, I remember. That one just comes out of nowhere. It's just for cool factor, not gonna lie. Woo! Okay, 2 of you. Come on, you guys got wings and I'm still kicking your ass. I just might have to rebrand. Alright, let's go.
This area has been cleared of the infestation.
Thanks. I'm heading back to S.H.I.E.L.D. to see if Black...
Alright. Let's try not to freeze the game, everybody. Look at that popping. Oh. You know the thing I realized about this game? No inside missions. Every mission's outside. Which the outside missions are usually the best part of every Spider-Man game, so I'm not like upset or anything. It's just kind of funny.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is the last defense for all of Manhattan. Maybe for the entire world. Stand ready.
Wow.
That goes for you too. The 3 gates are the most critical point of our defense. Damn it! They are attacking the gate emitters. Spider-Man, take them out before they destroy it.
Yes, ma'am.
There they are. Tower defense mission! Ooh.
Perimeter breach! Hold your ground!
Aw, yeah, the big boys. Ah, Wilhelm. Alright, let's go, dog. I'm too high level for you.
Looking for a helping hand?
There you are. Ooh, lock in, lock in. No, get out of here. Yeah, I'm trying to deal with this door real quick. Give me a second. Bouncing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And ugh! Ugh. How's the door integrity going down? No one's actually hitting it, you jerks. There we go. Shields back up. Shields back up. That one is... that AI is losing his mind. Good for him, I guess. Airstrike, 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 airstrike. Oh, called it. Hey, camera? 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 There we go. Into the door. That's what we're talking about. Slam into the. Wow, we're gonna rock. We're gonna. Yeah, baby. Alright, time for the final upgrades for the black suit. Just get them in. Air attack. Alright, almost done. Almost done with the black suit upgrades, and then we got a fully upgraded black suit. I told you guys, it wouldn't be that hard to get fully upgraded black suit right before the end of the game. Now to swing all the way to Harlem. He's on the other end of the city by now. Again, ignore the poppin'. If you just ignore the poppin', you know, you get used to it. It's like Sonic Frontiers. Oh, okay. Game almost had a heart attack. You know, had some hypertension. It's cool. Normal. Normal. It happens in games this age. There we go.
Cage, this is pointless. Too many
I'm
symbiotes.
doing all I can. We can't just walk down to SHIELD headquarters.
Oh no? Widow, we're gonna evacuate everyone out of Harlem.
You expect these people to fight their way to the other side of Manhattan?
What?
So how do you use this?
Yes, if we have to.
I think I got it.
This is suicide.
Got it.
This is
Everyone
terrible.
is getting out.
Dialogue
There's a beacon
pacing.
to repel the symbiotes. We'll open a safe corridor. I have to get to Wolverine. Just take care of MJ for me.
You know what? MJ can take care of herself just fine. I still have friends out there. Luke and I are gonna go get them, and then we're gonna get out of here. Aren't we, Luke?
Okay.
Just, wow. Just be careful, okay?
They tried to have naturalistic dialogue like in an Uncharted game, but like, it did not go well. The game's trying, you know? It's trying its best. It's held together by duct tape and glue and sticks. Popsicle sticks specifically. I love the, we gotta get to Wolverine. What? Oh yeah, Wolverine's in this game. I forgot. It's almost like they shoved him in for marketing purposes more than anything else. I mean, he gets a really cool symbiote design. And his mission is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And I think we're done with all the crappy kill all the enemies in the room missions.
Never would have imagined he was smart enough to figure out the symbiotes were vulnerable to sound. And of course, that would include me if I used my own symbiote. Ugh, how can he stand that noise? What's the deal here?
Made a little trap for the creepy crawlies. They come to get at the parishioners inside, but then I ring the bell. It stuns them. Then I can chop them up by the dozen.
We've got to get these people out of here. Maybe together we could keep that bell going and clear out enough symbiotes to open up a landing zone.
Try hitting that bell. Good enough.
Then let's bring on the herd, shall we?
This mission's fun. It's another tower defense mission, but you know. Oh no. Epilepsy warning.
Look at us. We're like a team and stuff.
Hey, remember when you didn't let me join the X-Men? You know? Yeah. It's like, remember that? I remember that. You jerks. Okay, time to ring the bell. If the camera would... I guess the camera's focused this way. I guess we're going down here. I'm trying, but the camera wouldn't let me turn, so now I'm down here with you. Give me a second. Almost. Someone watch Spider-Man 3.
We got some new creepy crawlies coming up
Come on. Or the 90s animated cartoon. You know how much of just Spider-Man lore that we have now is just the 90s animated cartoon? And then Sam Raimi just took the 90s animated cartoon. It's kind of funny at this point. The 90s animated cartoon has probably done the most for Spider-Man out of any piece of external media outside of the comics. Besides maybe like Spider-Verse for Miles. Okay. Ow. Wrong guy, but let's roll. Okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the collateral.
That's why it's collateral damage. Just don't worry about it. Just deal with it and you go.
Hey man, how's it going? There we go.
I finished that one Ukrainian game that I wanted to do yesterday, and it was a pain in the ass towards the end because it got a real crash happy for no reason.
Yeah, I kept seeing it on like my feed because you kept appearing like multiple times. I was like, man, rough stream. That I can't relate. Okay, I think this is when we transition to the Wolverine portion, which is really cool.
For some reason, it chose that time of all times. Shadowplay decided to actually work with desktop record, and I was able to keep the stream running without the game terminating a stream by crashing.
Weird.
because OBS doesn't want to play nice with older games.
Yeah, it's just not built for it. It doesn't play nice with PS3 because the thing is the PS3 changes resolution so often. Like games are 720p, but the menus are 1080p. Like the menu,
I fucking hate that.
it's like so. Like then the OBS goes like, "Ah!" So I cannot press like the show the PS home menu without without it freaking out. But I was wondering, I was like, why is it freaking out all the time? Oh, it's jumping between 720p and 1080p and OBS is built for it.
I hate that in any situation. Now let's see if OBS will play nice with Hitman. It does!
Jeez, the frame rate. 12
Yay.
frames per second is real, baby. This is the authentics. Web of Shadows
Authentic
experience.
Spider-Man experience.
12 frames a second.
Fight the symbiote, not me!
But yeah, hell yeah, I can play Hitman. That's the next stream.
Ooh, I actually need to get to Hitman. I have Hitman 2 because I got it for free on the PS Plus one time.
And if you have Hitman 2, you can just get the shit from Hitman 1 and enjoy the previous levels with better mechanics.
Yeah, pretty much, which is like why I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably get to that eventually. Just it's on my list of things to do.
It's a puzzle game.
Sadly, what I know most about it comes from Yandere Dev.
Well, that guy can get fucked with the stag set, so I don't care.
Oh no, what I mean is I know how badly he misunderstands it. Because he complains. There's a video that he makes that I remember when I was a kid that like I just didn't think about too much about it, but then as an adult, it's like, no, you're stupid. Is that he goes like, so you see in this game, Hitman, you can sneak in and get the screwdriver. And that would give you 5 stars in the elimination method. How come I can come in with guns into this fight, but I can't come in with a screwdriver? You know, a household item. It doesn't make any sense. And it's like...
What?
His complaint is that a screwdriver should be easier to get to than a gun. So how come I can't bring in a screwdriver into the level and get the kill that way? Why? How come I have to find it? It's just annoying to find it. That was his just.
You know the starting equipment. It's called the fiber wire.
No. Specifically in that level, the screwdriver gives you almost an instant 5-star rating, basically.
Oh, is this an older one?
No, it's Hitman 2 or Hitman 1. It's one of the two.
He's fucking stupid.
No, he is. It's very funny. He doesn't understand balancing.
He's so stupid, I don't understand what the fuck he means.
What he's basically saying is that he wants to have the most powerful thing in the game earlier because it would be logically easier to get. But he's ignoring the fact of balancing, of that the thing that gives you more points takes longer. Because you're supposed to find the screwdriver in the level, and he's like, I already know where it is, so now it's just a hassle to go get it. So why should I still have to find it?
Well, it's less that and more that you're supposed to, like, screwdrivers are used for a number of opportunities in games. A number of ways to silently kill the target in elaborate ways, as to not, like, I'm gonna fucking kill someone.
It's like he doesn't understand balancing. Like, the basics. Whoa! Getting glitched out for a second there.
Balancing? He doesn't understand game design.
He doesn't. Okay,
that's
this
like,
is very funny. This is one of the funniest ones. I
know that's like...
He just rips Wolverine in half!
Kill you for this.
Right.
Wolverine is safe.
Master
Get
Vampire,
back here and
what?
pick him up.
Why does he rip him in half? How do you even whip Wolverine in half?
I mean, he may be... He's not super strong. He just throws his shit back like they're all placenta. Wolverine is just a living placenta.
But, like, the Hulk has a hard time with Wolverine. like, bruh. What do you mean?
Yeah, and we've established that Spider-Man can put hands on Rhino.
He cheats.
Who cheats, Spider-Man or Rhino?
Spider-Man, usually uses his smarts and wits and tricks Rhino into hurting himself. You know, Spider-Man actually fights people.
Except when he's just decided to say fuck it and move on with his life.
Yeah.
Or move on with someone else's life.
Luckily, it doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna start happening more often.
Yeah. Zeb Wells. I hear Zeb Wells also wrote, like, the Deadpool movie, and that's why Deadpool's getting cucked in that movie. I think he has a fetish. A poorly disguised fetish.
Oh yeah, just like the guys that made that one game that's clear and obvious furry bait that somehow made it to YouTube Shorts.
What game?
Changed.
Never heard of it.
It's an RPG Maker game for one, so very low budget. One dude made it. As far as I know.
You got some
And
nerve coming
the
down
appeal
here.
is the game over screens shit, where the main character gets turned into a furry creature.
Oh, this cuts it.
Both a lot.
So
I don't
funny.
know you anymore.
I'm still me. Only stronger,
Grr.
tougher, better.
So what's your story? Why are you here? Convoys are ready. Make sure they get off safely. And guard the rear.
Actually, I can handle this whole thing all by myself.
I'm going with Luke. Look, just promise me, no more of that dark suit.
Sure, whatever. I promise.
Yeah, it's like you said, I'm not gonna lie to you, I forget a lot that Spider-Man also has super strength.
How do you forget he has super strength? He's
It's
Spider-Man.
because of what you just fucking said, that he doesn't punch people, he uses his wits.
Oh, yeah.
How often do you remember him using super strength in an obvious way?
Well, usually when he's lifting things, Usually when he's lifting stuff up.
I associate that with physics more than super strength. honestly.
Yeah, he lifts stuff, He could punch through people. Like, there's one time in the comics where he was fighting Wolverine, and there was a normal person in the graveyard, and they appeared behind him, and he thought it was Wolverine, and his spider sense went off. So then he punched full force, because, it's Wolverine. And then he punched her head off.
Okay, this is where I find out where I am. God, it is so hard to get shit in Hitman.
Yeah. The game seemed fun, though.
It is, but it's like some stuff you really want to unlock is really far down the tree of one level. Like you gotta play one level at a time in order to do fucking things. Like, let me find the one that I was thinking of.
Oh, actually one really common thing that he uses his super strength for daily? Web swinging.
Yeah.
He needs,
that never occurred to me.
he needs super strength to be able to swing like that,
Yeah, but at the same time, like,
it doesn't cross most people's minds, actually.
Exactly. Dude, that's my fucking point.
Yeah, it's like...
You're proving my point.
Oh, no,
Thank you.
I'm proving. Yeah, no, you're right. Like, no, people don't think, like, oh, yeah, web slinging would require an absurd amount of upper body strength to do.
Alright, I found the thing. I found the thing I was going to do the example for. So, if you want some kind of lethal poison, you need to get to level 7 in one level.
Oof.
This is the 5th level of the game.
Oh. How do you level up in Hitman? I actually don't know.
You complete level challenges.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Like doing the stories. There are some challenges that are not connected to stories, and they're fun most of the time. Some of them are a little obtuse, but none of them make you do anything other than the core mechanics of Hitman, which is disguising, setting up fucking disasters, all that stuff. It now occurs to me I never finished Hitman 2.
Oh, really? Well,
I finished Hitman, I just didn't finish 2.
you know what? Actually, like, now I'm thinking about this game. If I had to create a canonical story for this game, I would say the canonical story is him using the black suit up until the Moonlight Sonata walk, and then that's when, like, he, like, if you want to make a coherent Spider-Man narrative, he would have to, like, not use the black suit for the last part. But in that timeline, Black Cat does just die. Which is very funny, is that the black suit option is using the black suit to save Black Cat. That's the bad ending. It's just not letting Black Cat die. But yeah, you could theoretically get the good ending that way. It depends, because there's one choice in the game that you aren't allowed to make. It's based off your choices so far.
Yeah,
but,
it's Vulture.
Yeah, Vulture's one. And that's only technically true. I think it's more based off of what your alignment is before the choice starts. So if you just do a bunch of red missions before the final missions after choosing black suit the whole game, you can still get the red ending. If you just bullshit at the very end.
It's the bully Christmas logic.
Yeah, if you just do the right thing at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Or Nauta syndrome. Or Candace in the Phineas and Ferb specials. You know, happens a lot.
I got that joke from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, really? Oh. Guess
Yeah, that's Buford.
Oh yeah. I remember that episode. Nah, I forgot it when you said it. I don't watch Phineas and Ferb often. My sister watches it every year.
It's fun, but I haven't watched it since.
They're bringing it back.
I don't care.
They can't help themselves.
Nope, they never can.
I know why they're bringing it back. The original creators had not been able to make one successful show since. Because Miles Murphy's Law didn't do particularly well.
That was kind of boring.
I liked, like, the first few episodes I saw, but I was, like, too old to be watching cartoons on Disney XD. I was, like, a teenager in high school by that point. The last show I watched on Disney XD, like, that was consistent, was Star vs. the Forces of Evil, and I didn't even, I stopped watching at Season 3, the season opener, because they left Season 2 on a cliffhanger, but then solved the cliffhanger at the beginning of Season 3, so then I just didn't watch the rest of the season. No, for no particular reason. I still enjoyed Star. I hear it fell off after Season 2, but I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I think I stopped watching it after the first season.
Because, like, the first season was solid, but the second season was, like, really, really good. And then, apparently Season 3... People say shipping ruined the show, but I can never really trust when people say that, because it's like, how much of it is the show and how much of it is the fandom?
It's most of the fandom.
And I can't trust... I'm not going to say a show's bad because the fandom sucks, or then I have to say every show's bad. Because all fandoms suck. If they're big enough, anyway. When they're insular, they're usually not that bad. Unless you're the Sonic fandom. Then it doesn't matter. You're actually worse when it's insular.
We've actually established, we've established many times that Sonic fans just have really poor taste in media. they're Sonic fans, for fuck's sake.
Being a Sonic fan means you just gotta put up with a lot of bullshit. And you gotta,
Sonic as a franchise overall, I'd say...
I would say it's a C-tier franchise. C-tier?
I was just gonna say the word mid,
Yeah, that's C-tier.
just like overall.
Yeah, like if we're talking overall, like it may have some peaks, but it has a lot of valleys. A lot of valleys. So many valleys.
Those really aren't peaks, those are just kind of needles of sporadic quality.
I'm just, it's sad that like the faith in this franchise is so low on my end that like I was worried about a Sonic Generations remaster. Now, that should be the easiest slam dunk of all time, but I had complete justification to be worried that they were gonna mess it up.
This is Sega. They lost a lot of goodwill after what they did with
Everything.
Infinite Wealth.
Oh, Infinite Wealth. Oh yeah, because they like sold New Game
They
Plus.
charged for New Game Plus.
Oh yeah, and they're also selling the rest of Persona 3 Reload for like $30.
Oh, they're doing that?
Because there's this thing in the original in Persona 3 Fest. There's this extra campaign called The Answer.
Yeah, I'm aware of what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they're selling it for like $30, but not a part of the deluxe edition that was supposed to give you all the future DLC. It's considered separate.
That feels like false advertising.
So because the DLC apparently only mattered for costumes and stuff, not an actual expansion.
That's false advertising.
Well, technically they didn't say. That's basically the justification.
I'm going to murder you for justifying this.
I'm not justifying it. I think it's a bad business practice, because if you bought the deluxe edition, like spent $100 on the deluxe edition, you now have to spend an extra $30 to get the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's false advertising.
It's kind of bullshit, yeah. Sega, but this is what happens when Sega makes good games. They get really, really anti-consumer. Because Sega is run by a gambling corporation and has ties to the Yakuza, so, you know, you never can expect much from them.
The real problem is that they realize that Yakuza actually makes a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. And the
and they could milk it.
yeah, and Infinite Wealth was the most successful, like, fastest selling Yakuza game, like, to 1 million copies. So we know it made its money back, because Yakuza games are not super expensive. I would say Infinite Wealth is probably
definitely
more.
cost a lot more than Like a Dragon did.
Yeah, because they actually had to make a new area, you know?
They also had to revamp the combat system.
I don't think that costs a lot of money, because Like a Dragon had to revamp the combat system, but I don't think anyone would call that an expensive game.
It wasn't, because it was using... Like, what they save money on is shit like reusing areas.
Yeah. And Infinite Wealth, they didn't do that. They actually had to make a brand new area with a lot of new content, so...
They still reused 2 areas.
But they still
reused They still reused Kamaro and Yokohama.
Funny. But they added Hawaii. That's something, you know? Like...
That's not a complaint, because it's really nice to see Kamaro again.
The thing is, I don't understand how the Spider-Man games get so expensive when they're reusing the same New York map. So how did the game get so expensive? Like, Spider-Man 2 is one of the most expensive games of all time. How? Like, genuinely.
They needed to model all of the pores on Mary Jane's face.
But the face models are the worst part of the game!
Well, if you're not ready to hear the answer, don't ask the question.
Like, they must have remade the city. Like, they must have remade it, even though they didn't have to. They must have, like, retextured it and remade, like, modeled it and redid a bunch of stuff for it to be that expensive.
Didn't they, like, make it so you could see into buildings or whatever?
Yeah, they did. They modeled the inside of buildings. They have an automated system to like have like they have a certain number of buildings and a certain number of people with a certain number of actions that can happen within each building, and you can see inside each one.
That feels a little excessive.
In my experience with gamers, it's not, because they complain that not every single building has an individual person that is doing individual actions. That sometimes the buildings repeat. So, obviously...
we don't take gamers seriously because they're fucking stupid.
It's like, and I remember that, I remember this very distinctly. When Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out, that game had a lot of issues. But I very much remember that a problem that people were, like an active complaint, like Angry Joe complained about it, and it stuck with me forever. But I always thought was like, I think that's not that deep. It's just like, we're on the PS4! You're telling me that I can't see inside buildings with people inside of it? And even with Spider-Man PS4, they're like, I can see inside buildings, but where's the people? And I'm like, oh god, we're cooked. We're cooked. Gamers have no priorities.
Yeah, and then when they do attempt to have priorities, they you know, they just kind of fucking fall apart. Because a certain someone made a video about Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah, the Arkham Knight. Yeah. Mayo made the Arkham Knight video and really angered the Arkham Knight community, even though he basically had the exact same complaints that everyone had when the game came out.
Let me guess. Spider-Man saved everyone.
But people were mad.
Well, it's also because of some other things he said.
Shut up. No. I promised. And that brings us.
That's the lead up to the Moonlight Sonata. It's so funny. It's like, what?
MJ.
That was the lead up?
There were some other things that he said that baffled a great many people.
Then lost
I know he
again.
really didn't like the Bat. The thing is, what is a little frustrating is that everyone says, "Man, I hate the Batmobile,"
Another
but
promise.
no one tells me why they
I had
don't
to
like
use
the
that thing
Batmobile.
one more time.
And he definitely didn't do that.
Yeah, no, he didn't do that. Well,
He kept in standard tradition for him.
well, he will. To be honest, it's not like he was really. I've seen his real reviews. He wasn't really reviewing that game. He was just ranting.
Yeah, you can't call that a review. He didn't finish it.
Yeah, he didn't finish it. I think he even says in the comments, like, I mean, it's not really a review. I think he even says it's not really a review. I'm just angry. But I knew he would anger people with his thoughts on Arkham Knight, like when I saw that it was going to be negative, because Arkham Knight's one of those games that got critically panned when it came out, but the people who like it grew up and now they love it, you know?
It's one of those things that people soften to over time.
Yeah, softened to over time because worse things have come out.
Because, well, what's that? And or once you get down to it, is the story nonsensical? Yeah, it's kind of a very loose adaptation of Under the Red Hood.
Which I only found out what that was because I wasn't a Batman fan thanks to, I think, Gotham Knights. Bro, stop jumping me! Stop jumping me! Stop jumping me! Jumping me!
Under the Red Hood is the story where they introduced Red Hood.
Mm-hmm. Like, he's supposed to be the Robin that Joker killed or something? Or they thought
He's Jason Todd. Joker beat him to death with a crowbar.
So, like, how did he live if he got beat to death with a crowbar?
The same thing that Ra's al Ghul used to keep himself alive.
Man,
The thing about that, that kind of makes you insane.
Yeah, wait. How's he still sane?
He's not stable.
Oh, okay.
He's still got anger issues.
I mean, anger issues, you know, if I almost got killed, you know, I'd have anger issues too, you know.
And, yeah, he kind of beat the shit out of the League of Assassins when he got revived. Like, he tore ass through the entire castle.
Fun.
But yeah, that's what Arkham Knight is. It's a very loose adaptation of Under the Red Hood.
Yeah.
Which, spoilers for a game that came out in 2015.
Yeah, it's almost 10 years old.
Spoilers: Arkham Knight is Jason Todd.
Mm-hmm.
No, for the most part, Arkham
Seems
Knight's
like everyone who knew that, like when they got the game, like as soon as he started talking.
Getting close by now.
It's less him talking. Well, yeah, he talks like he has a
What the?
grudge against
What? There was two. There was two of them. There was two. No, wait, go back. The cutscene loaded two Spider-Men. There was. Oh, that's funny. So, like, Unleashed fans? Yeah, pretty much. I would say Arkham Knights are the Unleashed fans of the Batman community.
There you are.
To a degree, except Arkham Knight,
Felicia, you need to fight that
is
thing.
the Batmobile segments
I've missed
don't look as not as button mashy as the Warhawk segments.
Maybe scary.
Yeah.
But you need. Stop this, cat. You can't keep doing this, Felicia.
Well, I mean, I'll say, I love this game, like, really does well. Good boss fights. Good boss fights. They're not, like, hard or anything. They're just harder versions of enemies that, like, have their own movesets. And it works.
Eh,
And, like, it's like they have, they have buffs to make certain things harder. Like, you're not supposed to be able to, like, do, like, the special web strike on them unless you're good enough to do counters. And if you, so like you get to break the game if you actually have really good timing. So it's a skill thing, and I like that.
Fine, I'll snap you.
fun fact: counters don't exist in the Wii version of the game.
Really? That must make it dramatically easier.
No, the attacks exist, but the option to counter them doesn't.
Oh, that sucks.
Or maybe they do. I don't know. They don't give you a tutorial on them.
Oh, they don't have you fight Luke Cage?
They don't give you. They have you fight Luke Cage, but the part where they talk about being able to counter, you know that shit. That's not in the thing. Can I see?
Where is she?
I'm kind of spoiled when it comes to bosses because I've played Yakuza, and there's a lot of good shit in that franchise.
Yeah.
Like Kuze.
Oh, wrong guy,
I
wrong guy.
fucking love Kuze. You know who Kuze is? He's one of the dudes on the fucking cover of Zero.
Ooh.
And he is awesome. He doesn't have a bad fight in his entire character. Kiwami's got a few stinkers. Shimano's one of them.
Where is she?
I'm not a fan of...
Got her! Woo!
Really can't say I'm a fan of the Shimano fights.
We got so far from the boss arena, we're not even in the boss arena anymore.
Damn.
We're on the ground. I like that the game doesn't have invisible walls, I guess. It's kind of funny. They just load the whole city in your boss fight.
That's...
This game's so shit. I love it. This game would do wonders with a remaster.
Yeah, whatever happened.
Yeah, because it's an Activision thing. An Activision.
You know Activision doesn't remaster games.
Unless it's Call of Duty. Well, I guess technically they remastered... I mean, they remade Spyro and Crash. But, you know, they own the rights to those. They don't own the rights to Spider-Man anymore. Sony does. That's because Xbox actually had the right to actually get it's crazy how Xbox almost had Spider-Man as first party, but in their words they said we don't need Spider-Man, and then they proceeded to lose the gen. Very funny. Xbox is a hilarious company. You hear about the Game Pass price hike and no more day one games, unless you pay extra. The whole point of Game Pass, you know. Just go on. Love Microsoft. Woman, chill. Oh, Mary Jane's actually getting hit. Get off her!
That's what I need.
I need her as my rebound just in case this black hat thing doesn't work out. Oh, come on. Come on. Just take the damage. Where is she? One more hit. There we go. Got her. Quick time. Unnecessary slow-mo. Ooh.
Cat, talk to me.
I screw up.
I'm sorry, I was up for like 5 minutes. I didn't hear a thing you said.
Oh, I didn't say much of anything. I've just been fighting.
Sorry.
We're talking about the fight.
Stop.
Felicia! Felicia!
Renegade, renegade, renegade. Get money, get bitches.
Hurry!
No, I need her.
Peter? Peter! What are you doing? What are you doing? I knew it. I knew you loved me.
Get us out of here! Oh God, get us out of here!
It's time.
So one thing, I did actually, like, I hit... So, I didn't actually watch Mayo's video about Arkham Knight. I watched someone else talking about it.
Was it Colon?
No.
Okay, because that's the video. I watched his video, and I watched the dude's video, a dude's video who didn't like it. Didn't like the video. Thought it would be educational. just to see how other people felt. The video didn't really offend me because I don't really care about Arkham Knight. That was just kind of funny.
It's less that, it's more like he complained about the UI becoming more readable during combat.
Yeah, I think we all acknowledge that Mayo's just old.
Well, it's less that he's old and more that he complains about things that he praised in other games.
Like what I mean by like, at least with me, like what I've noticed is that bro is old because like he'll complain about too much information on screen in so many games.
Even though the way Arkham Knight does it is very similar to his favorite game of all time.
Yeah, but unless it is his favorite game of all time, he does not register it. He just goes like, "Oh, there's so many flashing lights. Oh, I'm so confused." He complains about it in God of War. He complains about it in every game. That's just what he. It's like I've just accepted the man's just old, and he has old man complaints of too many flashing lights.
He's fucking stupid.
No, he's old. Like he's in his like mid to late 30s, right?
That I start considering people old at 40. But
I start considering people old when you're in your mid to late 30s. You're no longer in your prime. You're no longer in your prime in your mid to late 30s. Your prime is your 20s. After that, it's downhill.
Well, you best get to stepping then, bitch.
I'm 22. I got 8 years.
You got 8 years to make something of yourself before you become a shriveled old husk.
Hey, I graduated. I'm getting a job. I have something to myself. I have a career, bro. I'm chilling. I'm fine.
It's not enough.
It's
Where's
not
your house? Where's your kids?
My parents are giving me a house, and I have a long-term girlfriend that I plan to marry and have kids with. So, I'm living. I'm fine. I'm chilling.
I don't see any kids.
I don't.
They don't exist, therefore they do not happen.
Of course, I'm not gonna have kids. I'm 22. Anyway,
you're in your prime. You're not. You don't like it when your logic gets turned against you, bitch.
You have kids in your late 20s. I'm in my early 20s. All right, girlfriend's here. I'm gonna pause for a second. I'll be back in just a second. Oh well. You say you just pulled up. You didn't say you were at the door.
And your dad saw me pull up, so he got...
Oh, if he saw you pull up. I didn't even hear a doorbell.
No, I didn't ring the doorbell because you're streaming.
What? I wouldn't interrupt the stream.
I know. I'm just trying to be nice.
How would that interrupt it? Never mind.
Dork.
I think you're the dork in this scenario.
No, I'm not.
I don't think you would. I'm all the way upstairs. How would I hear the doorbell? Like, how would the stream pick up the doorbell? Especially since
Well, actually, you know what? It has been kind of quiet lately, so I get it.
All right. Crazy thing that if you do say Black, Peter just caught a body. Yeah. I mean, he catches a lot of bodies in this game. Oh, yeah. Black Hat just follows you around permanently now. She's like your permanent sidekick. See, that's why the black suit pathway is cooler, you know?
Yeah, she did that for... In the Wii version, she does that for about 5 seconds.
Alright, let's finish off this game.
Yes, your money has been wired. The device is in place. Now begin the detonation sequence.
Alright,
Stay away from the device.
Nice to find you all so cooperative.
Hold it right there, Spider-Man.
Nice to see you, too.
You infected that woman. You're one of them.
That woman is my friend.
One word from me and you're...
Enough! Tinkerer, let's get on with this. Damn you, Tombs.
Oh no.
Alright, Vulture fight.
I don't... Oh, wait, this is the one where it was all in the air. I remember now.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Miller, come in.
I mean, that was kind of cool, but...
The red suit's objectively better for air combat.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's kind of how design works, yeah.
Defeated your pathetic forces and have cut the data link to the Tinkerer's little toy.
Toombs, what do you want?
We are so much more than Adrian Toombs, and we have but one demand. Spider-Man. And he knows why. He carries part of us with him. In fact, he is the reason we are here at all. This one's no longer useful. Good day.
I'm calling in an airstrike.
We need that building intact. Hey, you heard him. He's calling me out. This is all really quite simple. The strong survive, and the weak die.
Gentlemen, we must prepare for the worst. Spider-Man can no,
No
longer
longer
be
be
trusted.
What is that thing?
I know the game can't handle it, but I love the scale. I love the scale of this. Even though the game cannot feasibly handle it. Oh, this is a bad call. I remember I have to wait. Actually, I have to wait for the ships to get there.
Well, only 2 more days, Japan 2 will have its DLC.
This is close enough.
Cool.
My children.
And then the week after, I will fucking stream it. Already decided to do Hitman.
Alright.
Can't say one thing and do another. I'm not a politician.
Yeah. I was just testing out this stream, and now it's like, and then I'm going back to Armor Core to finish off the second playthrough. Like, this was just because I was like, oh yeah, I can stream PS3 games now. Let me see how that works, and it works perfectly fine. Doesn't seem to have any. It's just the stream's probably a little blurry because it's 720p, but that's not my fault.
Thing going on years ago. Yeah, here you are, stealing my thunder.
I will steal the skin from your bone. Continue to resist.
Oh, ow. Chill out.
I can't believe I'm spending a Friday night with an old man dressed in...
Your friends will be of no help to you.
Oh, it's Friday. Canonically, it's Friday. Interesting.
How does this game take place over the course of like a week?
Yeah, kinda like a week. Maybe, like, not even. Like, it's kind of weird how little most games take over. Like, it's just like, you know, or movies. Like, when you really think about timeline-wise, like, a lot happened in a very short period of time. When in real life, it takes, like, years for months or years for stuff to happen at an escalated rate. People can go through whole character arcs in a week. And it's just kind of like what we have to accept with movies.
I know Yakuza game, at least Zero took place over the course of like, several days. I know that much for sure.
No, I'm on the other team.
I think it's Christmas by the time the game ends.
Oh, does the city get snowy, or do they not have the budget for snow?
No, you're not in a part of Japan where it gets snow.
Ah, I thought all of Japan gets snow.
Either that or it's something else. I don't know. I know there's snow in 5. But
Yeah, they gotta have. No, they do definitely. All of Japan gets snow because they're. Look at where they are on the map. Like, they're higher than we are. Like, they're like in.
if
They're
higher
above
than
the.
we are, then that means they wouldn't get snow.
No. What I mean is that they're higher
mean
than the
elevation.
U.S. No, forget elevation. Elevation's a part of it, but outside of elevation, there's also like what I mean is like on the hemisphere, they're closer to Russia. Like they're on the upper end of China, right? That's where Japan is. And like they're higher than the U.S. So then it has to snow there because it snows in like higher parts of the, like it snows in Oregon and Washington. And it definitely snows in New York, and it's higher than New York.
Aged so well over the last couple of hours.
Oh, wait, no. Zero takes place really over the course of 5 days.
Oh, psh, I wasn't paying attention. Missed the quick time event. I was looking at chat. Why do games do that thing where, like, they, change the aspect ratio for certain cutscenes? Is it to just be more cinematic, but it doesn't add anything? Just taking up less screen space for the sake of it. Honestly, I hate that movies are like that. That's why IMAX is better. Oh, I didn't know juggling your enemies gives you extra XP. I never realized that.
You think this will really stop them?
There is no concrete evidence. I have no idea.
Set it off.
Does.
Your power will be
I just want every movie to be recorded in IMAX. Well, the black bars don't need to be there. We've evolved past black bars on movies. Old movies didn't used to have them. So.
There are parts of
You're right
there are
about
parts
one
of Japan
thing,
that
old
do
man.
not get snow.
Huh.
This is about
No.
me and him.
Where in
Spider-Man,
Japan
what
is
are you
Shinjuku
doing?
then?
I'm gonna end this once and for all.
Bruh.
I spared him 4 days ago.
Oh, it's been 4 days. Objectively, they literally just said it in game.
Dies.
Spider-Man. I knew all along that you could not. Venom? He's on board the helicarrier, P.
Nice move, Eddie. All right, you old buzzard. Get me up to that helicarrier right now.
And now you're no longer allowed to switch to the red suit, if I remember correctly, because in the red suit pathway, the black suit's just gone for the rest of the game. Which I think is actually a good mesh of story and gameplay.
Look at them all. How can one man help to defeat them?
I'm taking down that ship.
Atlanta,
Everything
Georgia.
on it.
You'll need weapons, bombs. There'll be
There's
plenty
the
inside
answer.
hangar bay.
It gets snow about as often as Atlanta.
Probably some automated defense protocol.
You could destroy the ship's
Probably
defense
explain why
system,
there's no
and
snow
I
in
could
Commerce.
reprogram the door controls.
Thanks for the tip. Now take me down to the deck. It's time to finish this.
Good luck, boy.
That, from what I remember, doesn't look like people are dressing for cold weather, so it's probably not cold.
Renegade for life. Dang right, Vash. Wait. Oh no.
But no, the really egregious one is Sekiro. You wanna know? You wanna know the time frame when that game takes place?
Like a day?
Less than.
Jesus. How?
Like half a day passes from after the tutorial to the end of the game.
12 hours? The whole...
Something like that.
Jesus.
Either that or it, like, maybe it's a full day, I don't know, but from what I can tell...
Like, doesn't
it
the
started,
day and
like-
night cycle exist in that game?
No.
It's just daytime the whole game? That's crazy.
It's daytime, and then as it progresses, it gets to nighttime. Nighttime is the end game. And also areas get harder at nighttime. Because restless spirits rise from their graves.
Interesting.
Literally. That's not even a joke.
No, I believe you. Sounds like...
That's how they put it in the game. It's not hyperbole. But yeah, the order in which you do areas also depends on how difficult it will be. Because don't do that
Is
shit.
Sekiro like open world, open zone? Like, what is that game? It's kind of hard to tell from
It's
just watching
neither.
people play the game.
It's very linear. You have
It
one
just has
path
open areas. It's a linear game with very open areas, I guess.
Yes, it's a linear game with a lot of verticality. A lot of options to deal with situations. Well, what happens is, there's one path, you get an optional path during that first path, which it's recommended to do, I guess. I don't know. And then after you beat Inichiro, because obviously you have to get the run back on him after he beats you in the tutorial.
Junichiro? Oh, the guy from Gintama.
I'm gonna shove my foot up your ass.
Yeah, Vordavas, you know, I remember. Yeah, I know that guy.
No, you don't. It's a different dude that's voiced by Noctis. I'm not even joking. His voice actor is Ray Chase.
Oh, funny. How's Ray Chase doing? Is he in anything anymore?
I mean, he's in Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, who's he in Kingdom Hearts?
Master of Masters.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, he is. Yeah, too bad Kingdom Hearts is never coming out of the new game.
Let's see. Well, that's a fucking roll.
Like, Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced how many years ago? And we have
Didn't they
seen
get a trailer?
nothing. Yeah, it got a trailer in like 2020. And we have seen nothing. Nothing. The game's not real. It's vaporware. Just like Kingdom Hearts 3 was for 15 years. It's not real.
It came out. Shut up.
It took so long. 2006 to
it's gonna take even
2018.
long. You know what? I'm gonna petition the Nomura. The more you complain specifically,
Hey,
the longer it's gonna
well,
take.
actually, that wouldn't work that bad because I actually don't complain about Kingdom Hearts that often. Surprisingly.
No, but this rant alone is going to add 20 years to the time frame.
20 years to the time frame?
But yeah, you wanna know what he's doing now? He's Sukuna.
Hey. Oh, that's good for him. It's good for him to be Sukuna. That's a good role to have. He's in one of the...
He's also in...
Being a major role in the popular shonen is always a plus for a voice actor.
He's also Tengen in Demon Slayer, but you don't care about Demon Slayer, so
I don't even... Yeah, I don't know who Tengen is.
He's one of the... He's Guile in Street Fighter 6.
That's pretty cool. That's cool to have. You know a voice actor who's like really on the up and up right now? Alex Lee. You know that guy?
Oh yeah, you know he voiced in a fucking Goobas Doobas animation?
Did not know that actually. But yeah, he's been on the up and up lately. Like, he's just in everything. Like, he's in like a bunch of anime. Anytime there's an Asian character, he plays them. He was the main character in Vinland Saga. Like, he's chilling.
Oh yeah, and also...
Also, he's the main character in... oh, he was the Cyclops and...
No, not Alex Lee. Ray Chase.
Oh, he's Cyclops
in the new show.
In the new show? Oh, that's a good role. Yeah, I don't know why that's always the finale for all voice actors. Like, voice actors, they start off in anime, they do video games, and they end up in Marvel. And the thing is, Marvel's pretty good about keeping consistent voice actors, so he might just be the voice of Cyclops for, like, the next 10 years. Because Roger Craig Smith is still the voice of Captain America. Laura Bailey's still the voice of Black Widow. You know?
It's one of those things. You never know. That really depends on whether or not they keep using Cyclops.
Oh no, they plan to keep using because Marvel now has full rights to the X-Men again.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
because Disney bought Fox.
In all of the media, I see Cyclops gets fucking murdered.
Okay, you see, that was 20 years ago. If you've seen the X-Men TV show, you would know that Cyclops is cool now.
Is he not a bitch anymore?
Well, Cyclops has been cool in the comics for like the last 30 years, but like, you know...
Yeah, I know he's cool in the comics, but in media he's a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But now he's cool. He's cool again. Wow, this game ends as soon as my lunch break starts. Well, you'll get to see the finale.
Yeah, Alex he's got a lot of stuff going on. Good for him. Oh yeah, he was in Edge Runners. You know who else is from? You know what? Speaking of that,
boy.
they're adding Lucy from Edge Runners into Guilty Gear.
Huh? Alright,
They're
whatever.
Well, you can't say anything because I don't know if you've seen the show.
No, I'm just confused. It's like, because Guilty Gear is its own... Guilty Gear isn't really known for doing promotional crossovers, so I'm like, huh? I mean, okay, I
Now
guess.
they have.
What were the other promotional crossovers? Because I played the because there weren't any in Xrd. Or Rev 2.
I said now they have.
Oh, now they have. Okay.
And oh god.
All that bomb planting is for nothing. He just takes the bombs and eats them.
I mean, it's not for nothing. In the context of blowing the fucker up.
That's not like you, Brock.
Man, this game hates deaf people. There's no subtitles. I can't understand a thing Venom's saying.
I mean, a lot of games in that time frame hated deaf people.
Yeah, I don't. It's like it was just in the PS4 gen where like all of a sudden everyone was like, "Yo, bro, subtitles," and everyone was like,
PS4 gen?
"Yeah,
Oh, that's what you're saying.
yeah." That's when people started caring about subtitles, like across the board. Where like every game has a subtitle department. I would say the PS4 gen is when people finally started caring about accessibility in general. I don't think I'm crazy to say that, right?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't. I also don't care. So I'm the wrong person to be asking. I kind of just play games and don't think about that stuff. It's a much better way to live life than constantly worrying about shit like that. It's kept my blood pressure low. What?
No, I'm trying to get a hit in. There we go. This boss is kind of bad.
Oh,
In
yeah.
classic
Let me-
PS3 era fashion, the final boss is bad.
Well, let me let you in a fucking secret. Giant bosses that do largely nothing suck ass.
Unless you have the means to handle it.
And if any one of you fuckers in chat comes at me mentioning Shadow of the Colossus, those bosses do shit. They do it slowly, but they do shit.
Yeah, Shadow of the
as
Colossus-
opposed to D.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, no, I was saying, yeah, Shadow Colossus is awesome. I need to actually get back to finishing that game. I got about a little over halfway through. I got stuck on one of the bosses. I couldn't figure out how to get to it. And I just never got back to it after that.
As opposed to DMC Devil May Cry, where there's so many bosses that do jack shit, and there's like 3 good ones in the entire game. That game is really, really mediocre.
I think it's about as good as, like, I think it's, like, about as good as DMC 1. But I like DMC 1, like, a lot, so...
I like DMC 1 more than DMC Devil May Cry for one very particular reason. And that's
Atmosphere?
because... No, but I do like the atmosphere more. No, the reason I like it more is that the enemies don't feel as spongy.
Yeah. The problem that game does have near the end game is that you're just kind of, like, hitting. Yeah, you just keep doing it.
And again, there's like 3 good bosses in the entire game.
I didn't hate the succubus one. I like the first boss. You know, the
Well,
tutorial
yeah, the first
one.
boss is one of them. The second one is Bib Bobbus.
There was the one with the baby that was kind of funny. And I don't remember if gameplay wise. I remember it for
That
this.
one grossed me out.
I remember it because it was really gross. I don't remember it because it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was really gross, and I put that
Yeah,
one out of my mind.
fighting half dead fetus is crazy.
It wasn't half dead. It was not half
Okay,
dead.
not half dead, half born.
There you go.
That doesn't make it better.
No, the point is to make it worse.
That's just what happened in DMC. It was really edgy. You also have one of the main characters have a forced abortion by shooting the baby inside of the mother.
Yeah, that scene's infamous for a reason.
It's so funny. The game wants to
Yeah.
be so serious, but then has Virgil have a forced abortion in the
Oh, don't
third
forget Virgil
trimester.
Fedora in the original edition.
Oh yeah, that they removed.
He still looks like a fucking douchebag.
Yo, because he is. He is. To be fair, Virgil has always been a douchebag.
Yeah, but at least he's been cool in the other games.
Yeah.
At least he's not a complete bitch.
Oh man, and never forget Dante like rubbing the fact that they killed his the bad guy's unborn son, you know, in his face, and like
Well, that part-
to-
that part
that's
people-
specifically to make him mad, but I like it. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of people gloss over the fact that he's doing that to make him
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, no, it was to make him upset, and it worked. It was a good play.
It almost got him killed because Virgil is really fucking slow.
It's like,
But it
yeah,
worked.
having her scream like, "What are your deep bitches?" Priceless. I love Dante in that game. He's funny. He's not Dante, but like he's funny.
He's El Exterminador de Demonios. I mean, he's alright. He's got a character arc, which is more to be said with any other
I think
characters.
he would be a better character if there was a sequel.
He probably would have been.
If there was a sequel, he probably would have developed. Because the whole point of the end of the game is that he's a better person than when he started. So like,
Except the part where he grabs Cat's ass.
Cat's okay with it.
Still, it's probably a little bit too soon to be doing that.
Too soon. Yeah, it's too soon, but like, you know, she likes him.
They like each other now, but that's a bit inappropriate for what just happened. You kind of just almost murdered your brother.
But yeah, but like, the idea is that Dante's supposed to be growing as a person. So I can see that being like a multiple game trilogy of Dante becoming a good guy. Because it's like, that's the idea. But, you know, game series never finished, so. Never got started, really. One of the first times that a series was received, a reboot was received so bad that the series just debooted. The only other time I can think about that is Jason Bourne, where like they rebooted it with like Jeremy Renner, and then they just went back to Matt Damon. It's like one of the only other times I can remember that happening. The series just deboots.
I never watched Bourne movies, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, come on! This boss really just kind of like, you're just kind of web striking him and hoping for the best.
Yeah, I don't remember this being good.
It's cool scale wise, but that's about it.
We ah! Fucking dying.
You know, but I actually am kind of glad that we're like we're getting big bosses back, because in the PS4 gen, there's just like no big boss fights. You know, it was always like small boss fights and intimate, which, you know, that's cool and all, but like, you know, big boss fight, like unless you were Horizon Zero Dawn, big boss fights just didn't exist. At least it didn't feel like they did. Even KH3 didn't have like a huge boss fight. It was like, it was in a big arena, but like it was one guy.
They had bigger enemies. But that's just Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I'm just thinking like multiple action
Kingdom
games
Hearts
at
is
the time. Because there wasn't a lot of big boss fights.
The only one I can point to that I really know is DMC5, but
Yeah,
depends on
exactly.
your definition of big.
Yeah, and even DMC5 like didn't end in like a big giant spectacle or anything. You know, I would
No,
say
it ended with a fight with Virgil.
yeah, which is normal per the course for the series. You know.
It was one of the best fights of the fucking series.
Yeah, it was a great fight.
Because
No,
it's Virgil.
Yeah, it's Virgil. Like no one saying it's a bad fight. No one will ever say that.
The only way they were able to one up it was by making you fight Dante.
Exactly. Like, gosh, getting the timing right on this boss is so annoying. Because he's so big, so the timing's different than with normal enemies, so you just kind of have to wing it. There we go, I'm finally getting a pace going. Why did the Spanish DMC reboot start? Because I keep running into that. Spanish DMC, I don't know if he was Spanish, but like, why did it start?
Spanish dub.
Oh, the dub? There's a dub? I wouldn't know.
Yeah, there are different languages in the game.
Well, I mean, you know, that makes sense, actually, considering. But
Spanish voice. The Spanish voice actor for Dante in the reboot, he does. He's having a lot of fun. He's really hammy.
Oh, that's good for him.
Me llamo es Dante, el exterminador de demonios.
I'd play the game in Spanish if you guys having a good time.
There's also a mod that gave him a sombrero
That's funny.
and mustache.
That's actually really fun. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I like it was a thing I was just realizing when I was playing Stellar Blade and like looking. I was rating and I was like, oh yeah, I never rated the DMC games on backlog, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't think I've ever given like a straight pure action game a really high rating, even if I really enjoy them. It's like I just tend to like cap out at like 8 out of 10 if it doesn't have something else, and I don't know why. I just kind of go like, oh yeah, 8 out of 10. It was a great time. I had a great time, but I like never would give it a 9.
Who knows?
And it's just like, I guess that's just where my like that's just my taste showing. Just like, oh yeah, I love action games, but like they need to have just a little bit more, something extra than just combat for me to give it like a higher than like an 8. Even if the combat is perfection, like DMC5. Like if I give DMC5 like an 8, I like it. I like it a lot. It's a great game. Has has the best combat system, like in a 3D action game, I would like to say.
I'm still fucking waiting.
For me to play Virgil?
Yes.
I'll get to it when I re-download the game.
No. I'm gonna fucking stab you.
Why? I just did.
I'm tired of everyone fucking saying later.
But like sometimes it's
Later
true.
is now, asshole.
Yeah, but like, you know, I've been playing Madden. This summer I've been having a good time, you know.
You've been playing Madden?
Madden 07, yeah, I've been having a good
I'm
time.
gonna take your fucking hands and play a fucking sports game.
Dude, Madden 07 is when Madden used to mean something. Madden was good in 07.
Madden was never fucking good.
Yes, it was. You don't understand. The franchise mode had depth. You could it's like there was good gameplay. There was good depth, good presentation, good commentary. Dude,
It's a fucking sports game.
yes, and sports games used to be good. They're all crap now, but they used to mean something. 2K used to be good. Sports games have their place. They're not for everybody. Ah, come on, I died. Ugh, I took too much damage. But it's like sports games have their merit. They are, if you like sports, and it's like there's a good merit to them. Now, Madden hasn't been great since 2007. They used to be good. They used to need something. But then they switched engines in the PS3 gen, and now the games have no content. And then they keep trying to sell old features that existed back in the day, like mini games, training mode, draft season, playing rookies, all that other stuff. Oh yeah, all that's just gone. Or when they add it back, they act like it's a brand new feature, and then go play Ultimate Team, go spend money on card packs, go spend money on card packs. hate Modern Madden.
I hate EA.
Hate EA. They make like 2 good games a year.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They haven't this fucking year.
This year they hadn't, but last year they had Dead Space remake and Jedi Survivor. And the year before that they had It Takes Two. Or was that the year before? Anyway, It Takes Two won Game of the Year the year it came out, which was I think 2021, and that was EA. This year they came out with a good game though. It was one of their EA originals. It was like this game made by this African dude, and like it was like it's like a 2D Metroidvania. I played it. It's pretty good, pretty solid.
I can't say anything until you give me the name.
It's like Tales of Zambaru or something. Tales of Zamba. It's something African.
Tales of Zenzera?
Yeah, that. It's like a 2D Metroidvania. It's pretty fun. It's not like amazing or anything, but it's pretty good. Yeah, EA comes out with like 2 good games a year.
Okay, we've had the one. If there isn't a second one, I'm mailing shit to EA.
Oh, actually, they did come out with a second good game. College football. College football was actually good this year.
But it's a sports game.
Yeah, but it's a game. And it's good. It had good presentation. The gameplay got revamped. The physics aren't terrible.
How much did they charge for that?
$70. It's a full price game. But it's the first good EA sports game in like almost 20 years.
Yeah, no. I'm not giving them that.
What? It's a good game. I know you don't care about sports games, but it's a good game.
When you shit the bed for 20 years and then you go a night without shitting the bed, that doesn't deserve praise. That deserves indifference. Now, if they consistently release good games, then I'll give them props. But they haven't done that since.
Yeah. To be fair, college football hasn't gotten a new game since 2014, so actually, they picked up right where they left off and made a good game. It's not the best college football game. No one's saying that, but
no technicalities.
It's not the best, but like it's the first good one in a long time. Like it definitely has some issues, and also some weird graphical. It has like a weird thing with loading that like they need to patch up, but like it launched in a complete state. It was relatively bug-free. Like it wasn't. It's like EA never releases bug-free games, even the good ones. Oh my gosh. This botch would be much better if it actually worked. I agree. I concur. If it was kind of like not just this. Because I kind of have to just wait for it to kind of attack and then hope my web strike completely goes through. Alright. Come on.
What also happened was the Deer Girl anime.
Oh yeah, the Deer Girl. Oh yeah, did you hear about the we got official, like the real actual announcement of Panty and Stocking Season 2? Like the...
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, the staff got confirmed and everything. Like it's actually like coming out now. Like it's on the way, basically.
Yay.
Like the staff's confirmed,
My
all that.
childhood.
After 15 years, pretty much. Yeah, actually,
Well,
because
you
it
can
came out in
thank Gynax
2010.
for that.
Yeah,
It was in 2010, and Gynax was shitty. Gynax doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, Gynax just isn't real. Didn't it like officially die actually after basically being dead for the last 10 years?
Nice trick.
Yeah, well, they were
Down.
still holding on to all the
Maybe we can
properties
get some
that
help
they
from the
still
inside.
owned,
Yeah.
which included Panty and Stocking.
Real Venom!
Tell me that's not a phase 2.
No, it's just a quick time event.
Back in the time when this game came out, QuickTime events were Phase 2.
Yeah. You know, God of War just came out. You know, God of War came out. This is 2008. God of War came out 3 years ago. Resident Evil 4 came out 3 years ago. They came out the same year.
They say it came out the same year. Yeah.
Just happenstancely being really quick timing event focused games.
Well,
And then
yeah,
everyone
because,
got sick of them really quickly in the middle of the PS3 gen. And
because people weren't doing them in a way that was interesting.
yeah, it's just kind of a cutscene
different.
that you're interacting with, like this, where it's like, it's kind
Kind
of
of
lame.
takes you out of the situation. As opposed to Resident Evil 4, where you at least get some humorous shit.
The thing is, okay, what's really funny with the oh dang it, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking if anything was in chat.
Nice trick.
Yeah.
It's not staying down.
But yeah, no. The thing with this game, it's really funny because the good ending, Venom does die, but it's because Eddie kills himself, and it's actually one of the more well-written scenes in this game, where it's just like, this is my choice, my life, my body. You know, that now that was actually pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, like that's a pretty cool ending for a Venom game. For him to make his final choice is to kill himself to save everything. It's like that's the red ending. The black ending, you just murder him. you just kill him. You just actually just murder him. It's so stupid. It's like, what do you mean? I love it. It's so bad. It's funny.
Parker, I'm
Going to what? Join the videos in my nose. Cat, stop it!
What happened? Like, I still never understood what was going on with the symbiote in this game.
It just realized it could reproduce after converging back to Spider-Man, and then it was like, oh yeah, you can choose the red choice here, which I don't know if that changes the ending at this point.
It's not.
you can let Venom just kill himself, but Renegade for life, baby! Renegade for life!
Aw, man.
It's a black suit plate. You just hang him.
So long, Brock.
So up, Brock.
Oh.
The frames! The 1 frame a second!
Oh god.
Oh, the symbiosity.
Go to hell. That wasn't even funny.
Yes, it was. It was a little funny.
No, it wasn't. It's only funny to you.
And
It
that's
wasn't
all
even
that.
clever wordplay.
That's what. And all that matters is that I found it funny.
Not only you're an entertainer.
Okay.
That's how you find your audience.
Well, darling, I promised you this city, and it's yours. What do you desire? We await your commands, sir.
The
I
get
always
money,
believed
get
that with
bitches
great
ending.
power came great
Seriously?
responsibility.
That's what this is?
And now,
Yes.
I never
Yes,
knew what
the
power
story
was.
basically depends on whether you decide to fuck Black Cat or not. That's basically the linchpin of the entire narrative.
Wow.
The
That's so messed up.
get money, get bitches ending. The thing is, how would you make a sequel to this? Because they were gonna make a Web of Shadows 2. But depending on your ending, you get 2 completely different starting points for the next game.
The Tinkerer says he's ready.
Really no way to do that without decanonizing one.
Here
Yeah.
He comes.
Not everyone's infamous where they found a way to do it. And also save your save data from the last game to decide where you start at the beginning of the next game. Infamous 2 is a
Bring
really
me
good game.
Spider-Man, dead or alive.
I need to replay it sometime.
I'm going with...
Right after you finish the other games you need to finish.
What?
That's how the game just ends.
What?
At least the black suit ending. The black suit ending ends on a cliffhanger. The red suit endings end on either if you chose to save Black Cat but you were actually mostly good, then you just MJ just doesn't answer your call, and then the red suit ending is just normal Spider-Man swing off into the sunset with Mary Jane. Again, all the endings are very much dependent on whether you decide to have sex with Black Cat or not. You know a game was rushed when the credits is just the concept art.
Yeah. That was Doom Eternal's credits. Half of it, at least.
Yeah, but this is just the whole credits, like just concept art.
The other half was pictures of the studio.
Well, that's fun.
And at the end was a memorial to a dude that died mid-development.
It's crazy how games used to just be... They used to have to pump this stuff out yearly. And people want to go back to that. People go, oh man, games used to come out so quickly. Yeah, and the people who made them were dying. Like, actually dying.
And also the games weren't good because of that.
It's like the games were rushed. Every game was getting released in like 1 or 2 years. You would get a whole trilogy on one console generation. It was crazy. It was a crazy time period.
Do you want every game to be like Modern Warfare 3? Do you want every sequel to be like that?
It's like, oh, back in the day, they used to do that. Like, people get mad at Naughty Dog. Like, Naughty Dog released a game in 2020, a brand new game, and they released a remake 2 years ago. And people were like, where's Naughty Dog? Where's their new game? Bro, they just released a remake 2 years ago. And also...
People don't consider remakes new games.
I know, but they still had to make it. And then also, they canceled a multiplayer game. So obviously they were working on something, but they canceled it. And then also, again, the most recent game was 2020.
They canceled it, so they don't exist. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, but like it was obviously they were
never
working
existed.
on something. Oh yeah, there was supposed to be a Venom Moon Knight. None of the heroes got Venom forms except Wolverine for some reason. Cut content.
Well, you said time.
Yeah, cut content. Yeah, that's the reason. Time's always the reason. But yeah, no.
God, Venom and Rhino would be terrifying.
Yeah, Rhino really gets nothing to do in this game. He just... You break him out of prison, and then you can call him as an ally, and that's about it.
For me, he just kind of fucks off.
Yeah, unless you use him, you never see him again.
I was about to say same with Vulture, but he's the penultimate boss.
Yeah, no, Vulture reappears, and also is kind of... He shows up at the prison, like, he shows up multiple times. Electro fucks off after his boss fight. You never see him again after his boss. He appears...
Are you afraid of symbiotes?
No, he like kills them, like depending on, like, in the good pathway it kind of makes sense for him to never appear again, but in the black pathway he's like, call me anytime, I'm there. All right, it breaks over. Yeah, see you, Chris and Model A. The game's over anyway. I'm just letting the credits play. I don't know if I can skip it. Oh, I can. Okay, cool.
He had that little time for his break.
He's been here for like... When did he get on his break?
He got on his break at, like, towards the end of the game.
He got on his break at
So
12 to 12:30? No, that's normal. 30-minute break. Most places have 30-minute lunch breaks. Do you get an hour at your job?
Yes, I do.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Most people get like half an hour.
I can't eat lunch in half an hour.
You gotta scarf it down. That's what you're doing. You're like, anyway, all right, Web of Shadow. Okay, so
Yeah, no, that makes me fucking sick.
well, next time I stream, we should be back on Armor Core and finishing off that second playthrough. I'll have to remember how to get the other ending. I think I just gotta play the game normally and then just not do, because I chose the voice in my head on the first playthrough, so I just have to not do that on the second playthrough. And I don't know, apparently the third playthrough I gotta do something different, which I'll figure that out when I get to it. I'm trying to find time to do the Fallout 76 stream. It's just that, like, you know, dedicating 12 hours of my day to one thing is a long time. So I have to, like, plan my day around not doing anything but that, so I have to, like, have nothing else planned. Alright. And I'm busy. I have a life outside of this. So, yeah. See you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.